bill, but they don't say we're Dejobaan Mechatronic Industries.
Welcome everyone to the Indie Spotlight. My name is Baer. Today we'll be playing Drunken Robot Pornography, or DRP. It's by Dejobaan Industries. You're hearing the awesome theme song in the background here. I'm actually going to go ahead and lead you guys through the options menu and such while we do that. Pretty basic stuff here. You can change your input settings to actually remap the entirety of your controls. This is awesome. Before I get into that, I suppose I should say this is a shmup, first-person shoot-'em-up, in which you fight against a bunch of titans. You are Ruben Matsumoto, and you done goofed. This is the story as it's read off of the website. You can find this at dejobaan.com/drunken. You gave your robot bartender Tim sentience, and now he's raised an army to destroy the city of Boston Sky. His lieutenants are what he calls his 12 centerfolds, your former robot bar workers, and the story is told over 52 levels in Tim's angry voicemails, one of which you can hear right here.
Ruben Matsumoto, you miserable wastrel of an ape. It's Tim, your former bartender. I just wanted you to know I burned down your bar, Ruben. That was me. I'm not sorry. P.S. I quit, and I stole all your other robots.
So he's just a jerk, man. Just a big fat stinking jerk, that Timothy Ambrosia, the robot we gave sentience to. You start off at Finnegan Stadium, and you're kind of just fighting bots without really understanding what's going on until you get to the second or third level, and then it pops up with that message, and you go to your bar, and you're like, it's now been cordoned. There's a sign posted over the door. What's the sign say? Closed by the order of the Boston Sky Fire Department. Why? About a week ago, your head robot bartender Tim went berserk and burned the place down. He took your 12 robot dancers. You built them into giant robot bodies, and now they're trying to destroy Boston. That's what you're fighting now. Then we understand that it all is pieced together. Not Boston, they have good beans, I know! I lived there, it was delicious. Oh god, the apartment is a mess, leave in a huff. Life somehow diminished for its futuristic lack of ability to slam a door. You hit the close button, and the doors slide shut quietly. It's a funny game. I've been doing a few funny games in the last few weeks on the Indie Spotlight, and I'm totally okay with that, because I like laughing. Yeah, this is just a bullet hell shmup, and I'll show you guys a quick demonstration of that. So this is the very first robot that you fight here in Finnegan Stadium. I suppose I should call them Titans, robots, whatever you want to call them. So here we go. Pops up with this little menu every time that you get into a new level. It's got a lot of leaderboard integration into it. It makes it very competitive. For example, like I'm 5 points behind the dude in the top 100 if I really wanted to try to strive for that improvement on my first level score. But they also have like these weekly things they do. The Drunken Robot Battle Royale. Every week they throw a new, different variety of challenge at the DRP players, Drunken Robot Pornography players, and they really seem interested, Dejobaan does, in making this a competitive, like, you know, stream-friendly kind of game. So that's exciting. I like it when developers have that kind of thing in mind, like the,
I caused this, and now I'm gonna fix it.
Voice actor is meh, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I think he's, like, kind of intentionally corny. He's not Tim, he's beneath him. I don't want to, like, mock the guy that's, like, doing the main voiceover, but it's just so, like, you know, intentionally, you know, like, over-dramatic, like, oh man, here we go. But still good, you know, like, fitting, I like it.
That was easier than I expected.
Yeah, but, yeah, you can hear it yourself. Hello, Big Fat Walrus, how you doing? So yeah, that was actually worse than my first time attempting that level. But you go through the levels here. They usually take about that long, so it says 52 levels, which may seem like, oh wow, this is a nice long game. And of course I don't want to be any kind of condescending about it, because of course you shouldn't be judging the merit of a game based on how long it takes you to complete it. And of course they also focus a lot on that competitive element as well, like I was saying before. But it's 52 levels that probably won't take you more than 4 or 5 hours to complete. And of course that's all just an estimate for me based on what I've gotten up to this point. I think I'll show you guys actually a couple of the other styles of levels. For example, for Tenement Heights, it's not all the time that you're just like going from place to place fighting all of these different titans. It's really a variety, including this one in particular.
Highlight them in green, will ya?
It's just kind of just a collection mission with a titan fight thrown in there. You may have seen this if you watched the little announcement video I did on the YouTube channel before. but there's a nice little variety. It doesn't always just have you fighting these big titans. For example, they have these little enemies that pop up every now and then in these levels, and pretty easy to deal with. Now our mission objective is simply to collect as many gears as we can, get up to the points necessary to summon a titan, because as we all know, robotic titans are only acquired by, you know, achieving an obscure,
30%.
intangible amount of internet dollars. That's what I imagine to be the truth. It's pretty close to the titan here now. We'll go ahead and keep on firing. I suppose I could talk about the controls here while we're just kind of waiting around for the Titan to show up, acquiring a few more points here. The movement around the actual, like, floor bases here, like what I'm doing, it kind of feels like you're in this suit that only encourages accelerated motion. And for that reason, it's a little bit slippery, which I'm not a 100% fan of. The movement while you're in the air with the jetpack actually feels pretty damn crisp, but when you're, like, walking around on the floor, it's pretty slick and kind of tough to get used to. But on top of that, the actual combat itself, like firing around and unleashing your mayhem on the Titans and all of the surrounding enemies, is actually like super satisfying. The firing itself is like super rapid, like you saw. You can pick up a bunch of upgrades as you're wandering around the area and use those to, I don't know why this is horizontal, or vertical rather. Want greater airtime? They'll just hold down the jets, release them periodically. Got it.
Well, this is relaxing.
Keyword relaxing. Automated search.
Dormancy mode on. Hey, it worked.
Nice. Yes, but yeah, the actual destruction of everything in your environment itself. I played this in the earlier version. I believe that was like the closed alpha, and they've done quite a bit of improvement. They've improved the game quite a bit since then. I think one of those big elements was making the combat more satisfying, making things nice and explodey, good for this kind of game where it rewards you both, you know, numerically and aesthetically for your performance. So I really actually need to start destroying things quite a bit more here. So I kind of wanted to show off this level in particular because A, I really like doing this exact thing I'm doing right here now. But B, it's slightly more difficult than all the different levels that we have to do up to this point. It's never truly a matter of like worrying about whether or not you're actually going to be able to survive the level and not die, although if you're dumb like me and stick around waiting for things to come kill you, that can certainly happen. But it is difficult in quite a few levels to actually meet the demands and hit the point requirement before your experience ends, and you can also run out of ammunition, which can definitely screw you over unless you manage to come over here and pick up another power-up and refuel your supply. So there we go.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, so I am really digging this one.
Keyword relaxing. Automated search.
So let's go ahead and move on to a level I haven't actually seen yet, because I've given you pretty much the gist of what you can expect from Drunken Robot Pornography. It's a super fun, high-energy level shmup, first-person shooter, and I love it. It's also hilarious, in my humble opinion. Let's load up level 7.
Centerfold inbound. Detecting sensual Joe kinematics.
My bar masseur?
Former bar masseur and exotic dancer.
Former bar masseur and exotic dancer, oh my god. This seems like a pseudo-boss level of sorts here. Soundtrack, I also want to mention, is absolutely stellar. Totally befitting of the game itself. Oh man. Miners, oh god, 2 lasers and I was dead. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. Holy cow. It's crazy. If you fall down to the... Oh, yeah, I can show you guys real quick what happens. Unfortunately, this level has barricades, but when you fall down to the abyss, it just shows you out of bounds, and then it just puts you back into the game, so... Nothing too crazy. Oh, man, this is going to be a slightly difficult level here. As I was saying, though, like, the actual combat itself, not only does it feel satisfying to, like, blow everything up, but the Titans themselves, like, you know, defeating them piece by piece is just a really satisfying feeling as well. So I really enjoy that. Yeah, the soundtrack is really good. Sound design is, you know, it's decent. Kind of feels like a lot of the bullet sounds are, you know, like generic tones used elsewhere, but it's not exactly like a deterrent for the game itself. It's about what you can expect for something like this. The game also might be a little loud at the moment, but oh man, this guy's looking beastie. Yeah, I kind of wanted to mention this as I was talking about it, but I don't think I got the idea quite clearly across. What I'm most pleased with about the actual combat itself is the fact that when you're fighting against these titans, you know, like normally you'd like be attacking a boss and you just try to hit the weak spot or something like that, and eventually, after millions of bullets are fired into his like right eye that's glowing orange. Instead, for this game, it really feels like you're capable of just like firing at any position on the boss and dealing damage and kind of like picking them apart in that way. It doesn't like force you to focus on one particular element. Of course, if you want to make it easier for yourself, you can, you know, like destroy the things that are causing you damage at the time. But you can like weaken certain segments, like even if you want to go for like the inner segments of a boss and try to take him out from the inside. It actually allows you to do that, which is like super satisfying. So like for example, I'm firing that particular section right there, that allows me to break it off. So it's like, it feels like you're playing a very violent version of Kinects, where the inner sections are like really well aligned with one another, and it takes a lot of effort to destroy them. Or you could just, you know, work from the outside in and do that as well, and that works fine as well.
You got mail.
Oh, we got a new message from Azumi Pentak. Your stupid suit is smart now.
Ruben, it's Azumi. I updated the wetware on your suit so it's not so dumb. It calls itself Suit now, so 0 points for creativity. Also, change your admin password. Correct horse battery staple is not secure.
That is... I think that's an XKCD reference. The fact that, they did a comic about the fact that having 4 random words combined is more secure than, like, doing some kind of weird number-letter combination. That makes me really happy. Anyway, let's do one more level here, and then I think I'll be sufficiently pleased with what we got going on. Take it easy, guys, if you're coming out. Thank you so much for coming out and checking out the Indie Spotlight. Again, this is Drunken Robot Pornography. It's on Steam. You can get this on Steam for $12, made by Dejobaan. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. I also like this music.
Ruben, I'm Suit, your flight suit.
Well, that's new.
Don't die. You're welcome.
Oh, I love it. Don't die! Beautiful. Yeah, it's just... Again, just super high energy. A lot of the songs are like pump you up. If you're looking for just something that you can mindlessly fire forever in, I think there used to be infinite ammo in this game, and I believe that was something that was altered for the final release. Maybe I'm just crazy, but yeah, highly recommend this one. Really recommend you guys check it out. Again, it's only $12, 20% off right now. If you're watching this. Oh my god, this is kind of a crazy situation here. Oh, Lord, okay. Wow. There are so many cool Titan designs, too. Actually, before we take off, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the, like the customizable area. Oh, Lord, that is painful. I'm really lucky I didn't just get completely annihilated there. Okay, please destroy that. Destroy the weapons! Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, wow. What do we need to take out here? There we go. There's the weak spots. Like I was mentioning, this game didn't actually have. Sometimes it does. There we go. We won!
Our first victory together.
Together! Very good. So yes, it's awesome. Okay, and like I was saying, there's also the challenge mode, so you can fight other people's titans. And I'm going to show you guys you can actually build your own titans. I'd planned to try to build a titan before we did this. Unfortunately, it was a lot more complicated than I imagined it was going to be. But if you like things like this, like for example, there's so many different little options here. You can edit your color settings, edit your movement style to just infinitesimal degrees. It's really amazing. You can go and add new parts and all kinds of different things. So a really complex Titan editor. You can also build your own levels, which is really cool. Like if you like stuff like Kerbal Space Program, you'll like this particular element of the game. You can create your own city arena as well. You can play challenge modes like the Battle Royale Weekly Challenge, for example. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Destroy 3 Titans in the weekly competition. Let's see what's in store. I don't think this is something like the daily challenge in Spelunky where you only get like 1 shot at it and then you're done. I'm pretty sure you can do your best multiple times and see what kind of score improvements you can get. These guys are shielded. How do we take care of that? Let's get some weapon upgrades real quick. There we go. I see. We probably just want to destroy a bunch of these littler dudes, and then we'll have to make our way over to the Titan while having a turret threat to deal with. Oh my god, there's all the threats. Okay, first Titan should be here. There we go. And of course, there's visual indicators on your HUD if you didn't notice them before, showing you where the biggest threats are and where the little enemies are as well. Oh god. Oh my goodness! So visually satisfying when they destroy! Nice! Okay, out of ammunition for that special... Oh god. They just look so awesome. I love it, man. And the jazz as well! Funky fresh. Oh god, those lasers hurt. Let's not get hit by those! Oh jeez! Yep, that hurt a lot. I'll take this guy down. Here we go. Kill, kill, kill! Oh, I might have accidentally just almost fallen off the map. It's that last little piece at the end there. And then we hit the core. There it is! Sweet. Alright, pretty sure that was not even close to a, top 100. Alright, I'll be satisfied with that. You can talk trash and discuss. I believe this takes you to the Drunken Robot Pornography discussion page, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then last couple things here. There's also a bunch of little extras here in the playground. For example, they built in like a free gift game that you guys can check out on your own if you happen to pick up the game. You can click all these little different things here and they take you to different stuff. It's really cool. But anyway, this is Drunken Robot Pornography, guys. Again, highly recommend this one. $12 on Steam right now. Regular price is $15. You can also get a 3-pack of it for $24 if you feel like including your friends in there as well. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in to the BTLS. My name's Baer. I'll see you next time.